I mean, what did you like, and is this, I mean, what kind of step forward was this for this group?
Yeah, the first thing, it was good to play against somebody other than ourselves in front of fans. And, you know, when we had our closed scrimmage, nobody was in the stands. That day we had fan day, I thought we were really nervous out there, and really we had only been next to each other or with each other for 2.5 weeks maybe, with me as a head coach, and it was good just to be out there. This morning I thought we were a little bit on edge, a little nervous, right? Like, okay, but I think they did a good job relaxing. You can see we want to push tempo. We want to shoot it before we turn it over. A couple times we probably passed up some open shots early, and then I think the jitters kind of got us early until Madison got one to fall in. But I thought we did a good job of crashing. We got to do a better job guarding the basketball and keeping the ball out of the paint. But with that, it'll get better because my scheme is just a little bit different than what they're used to. So we'll stay with it. I like the fact that we scored 89 points. The third quarter has to be better, and I'll take the blame on that one. I didn't get them out quick enough. I think you know, we talked too much, and I've got to probably stop that out and stop that and get them on the court and get their legs going. So other than that, you know, we win 3 quarters. We got to do a better job on the third quarter, but like I said, I'll take that one.
Just having the presence of Cassidy and Madison to maybe help you get off to good starts, and having the kind of experience that they have, how vital are those two to what you want to accomplish this year?
Well, their ability to shoot the ball and stretch the defense is massive, and they've just, you know, in practice they're playing with confidence. They're shooting it with confidence, and when you can shoot relaxed and not have to worry about anything, and you know, Cass has been doing this her whole life, and not something we've seen for 3 years, really. I mean, she'd say the same thing, but she just looks a little bit liberated out there. I think most of the times I'm telling her to shoot it before she even catches it, and I got to get on her because I don't know why she passed up the other one there in the second quarter. She shouldn't do that. She needs to let that thing fly. But you know, and then Madison was super aggressive to start, and that's probably the biggest thing that I want to take home from this game is her aggressiveness, her assertiveness to start the basketball game, because that's what we need from her. And then down the line, we've got to do a better job in the paint. We've got to get some production from our bigs, and not necessarily always points, but we don't have enough rebounds from our bigs. You know, we've got to get in there and dominate the glass, and you know, they've got to get out there and they've got to earn those minutes.
Yeah. Cassie's couldn't remember last night somebody yelled at her for not shooting.
Well, she's going to hear that quite a bit. she didn't say like yesterday in practice, because that's probably happened.
Right.
Yeah.
But just you know, some of your newcomers with Abby and Janae, and just how did you feel like they kind of fit in a game situation like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think we probably all saw it. You know what Janae can do when she was at Illinois. Her ability just to stuff the box sheet. You know, she got 10 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. That's kind of just who she is. She's just gonna, and you're never gonna really notice her until you look down at the box score and like, man, she did all of that. And just her presence, her basketball knowledge it just kind of trickles down to everybody else. Abby just does a really good job of getting to the paint. And making plays. You know, she'll get more and more comfortable. She's from a new system. You know, it's a new system for her. We're trying to learn each other. I'm trying to learn her. She's trying to learn me. And you know, within any team, the point guard is probably the most important position. So her and I will work closely together. But you know, day one we'll take it, and tomorrow we'll watch film and try to get ready for Western Kentucky.
You played a lot of players today, obviously with the league, but right now, are you still, you know, I guess how far into the season do you go just trying to figure out who's who and who fits with who?
Yeah, it's that's I think that you know, with the learning curve of, you know, us still trying to figure out what we can be really good at. You know, us as a staff, we're trying to do the same thing. You know, who fits with who, or whom, whatever the language is, I'm not sure. But we have to do a good job of putting them in the right spots. And trying to take advantage of them, you know, their strengths, and hide their weaknesses until we can make their weaknesses a strength. And so we're learning. I don't know what it looks like against Western Kentucky. I know if you look at the box scores at Marion, I went deep into my bench, you know, and we're gonna keep working and keep grinding, and at the pace we want to play. For us to keep that up, we're gonna have to go probably deep into our bench, and you know, we'll figure out a rotation. I think that'll come. Other than that, we're just going to keep working. We keep faking it until we figure it out.
What was it like walking down the tunnel with the band and the fans?
Right. a little different than walking onto the court at Marion, but it felt like home, Mike.